Howdy Pinheads, Koji here. It gives me great pleasure to introduce you to my favorite System 1 game, Gottlieb's Cleopatra. Highly underrated game in my opinion. A very, very fast game. Perfect execution of risk-reward on those temple shots. Very basic, but very fun. This is the earliest System 1 game. It's got a model number 409 or A on the ROM. And after that, subsequently came Sinbad and Joker Poker. Those are the three that also inherently come with the chime box. I believe that maybe they had a digital option, but most of the ones I seem to come across have a chime unit. Very neat for me to have that solid state technology and a little bit more tweaks to the rules that they could do with that bit of memory there as well, and faster bonus collects, but also to have that chime sound, which really kind of, especially early on, I love those 80s sound effects, but in that interim between, in the really late 70s, early 80s, when you had that kind of beep 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 boop 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 beep beep beep, and it's before they got too digitized or with actual digital kind of sounds, it's just like a straight beep and boop. I think the chimes just sound phenomenal, and they've aged so well, especially for anyone who also likes to play EM games. Anyway, speaking of EM, this game also has two variants of it in the EM flavor. These are called transition games, and they are quite rare to. So if you see them, definitely good grabs if you want something neat for your collection. The four-player EM version of this is called Cleopatra. Often gets confused, so it gets a prefix EM on it, just so people make it clear that this is the EM version, not to be confused with the solid state, which had a much higher production. Also, we have one called Pyramid, which is a two-player version of this game, and it has fairly significantly different artwork as well. But all of these art packages are by one of our favorites here, Gordon Morrison, and this one again is in Ed Krinsky playfield design. Believe all three of them have fairly similar rules in general, but there are probably some little tweaks that I'm not going to get into that. I'm just going to get into the solid state version, which is what I'm running here, the System 1. All right, so in this one, you get complete the top 5 rollovers, all of those colors. Each time when you roll over it, you'll spot one of these bonus values here for an end of ball bonus. Now, you don't collect that unless you hit the corresponding color on front of the temple. Now, the rollover spots can be done on the 5 on the top and also on these inlanes and outlanes here and here, here and here. Now, match it up. That's how you score your points. But another key to this game is this double bonus. So the double bonus is really neat. Balls 1 through 4. This is a 5-ball setup, but in in a 3-ball setup, you'll be doing balls 1 to 2, and you'll be basically try to get it or nudge it into these out hole kickers, these little kickouts here, and those will light corresponding side of this double bonus. When you have both sides of it lit up, you are lit for double bonus, and it's definitely a good opportunity to make sure any of these high scoring bonus counts, such as the red, the white, and the blue, you have those because you double that. That's 10,000 points. That's fairly significant in this game. Now, let me see here. Moving along, when you get all the 5 set of rollovers, different colors done, or if you get the 5 temples done, then you'll start to light the extra ball. Now, the extra ball will cycle on all of, I believe it's the 10-point hits. It'll cycle, and it'll go between here and off. And if you have both sets done, so you have all of the rollovers done and all of the temple colors done, then you start to light the special again, which will alternate. Also, on the temple, now this is one of my favorite features. The temple is such a risk-reward kind of mech in this game because these drops are so juicy. They're right now in front of you. And you'll find that my setup here, they're actually extra stiff. So sometimes you need to hit them a couple times before they're going to go. And I actually like it that way. But you hit these down, and behind there, the gain on a cycle, you'll have a 5,000 point target that you can hit. These temple shots are extremely dangerous. Look at the position of that. No matter if you're backhanding it or forehanding it, you have a serious risk of the ball basically bouncing off into the outlane, or if you're shooting that red or the 5,000, coming straight down the middle as well. So for me, my strategy in this is definitely to keep trying to get it back up to the top. I want to complete the top rollovers. I want to go for my extra ball. That is, in a nutshell, my strategy. Or once I have the top rollovers, then I'll start to go for the temple. Sometimes you can clip the edge of the temple on the way up to the top rollovers, and that's not a bad strategy too. It seems pretty safe. Other thing to go over is just you'll see that this one here on this lights half and spots a rollover. So spots a rollover is tricky because it's actually on a cycle. So I believe it starts off with the yellow, and then it follows that same sequence: white, red, blue, green. As you hit pop bumpers and 10 points and things like that, that'll cycle each time. So it's pseudo random how you get that. But I noticed off the plunge, if I get it right in here, every time it spots me yellow, and then I hit a few things, and then it'll start to spot me another color. So you'll often get it in here. If you already have that rollover, unfortunately, it's not going to actually spot you a new one. It's just happening to spot what it was on at the time. And I really suspect that that's a carryover from EM technology, where they would have a disk unit which is cycling each time, and it's going to match with that. But on solid state, of course, you all of a sudden have the technology to map it to something you don't already have, but that just wasn't part of this. That just didn't make it into this ROM rule set. But I found on the Pascal units that you can get, they have actually patched that, so you can configure it if you want it to be completely random or give you something you don't have and that kind of thing, which is a pretty good patch in my mind. But again, it makes it easier, obviously. As this deck is set up now, extremely challenging for me to get special, which is probably why I like it so much. I love these games where it's, like you might get that special one in every 20 games or something, and that's personally what I like in a game. It keeps me coming back, it keeps me wanting to play. You will have to excuse these bad mojo on this high score here. There's something to do with this MPU. The MPU plays fine otherwise. It just seems to have a problem with the high score and the replay settings. But for me, it's set up on free play. I just press the credits, play the game, and enjoy myself like that. But yeah, it's just a strange anomaly that it displays 666, but whatever. And as you can see, the back glass has some crazing on the back glass, but I always felt that it almost kind of worked for this title because it's Egyptian, it's old, it looks kind of cracked, so we just matched some LEDs there, and I think it looks all right. I mean, obviously, new back glass is the best, but sometimes you play with what you got, and this wasn't urgent enough for me to replace this one. Anyway, without further ado, I'm going to try to give this a shot and give you guys an idea of how fast this game can play, and just kind of generally what it looks like when someone's playing it. Here we go. So try and work on your plunge, trying to get it around to the red if you can. That's obviously what you want on every plunge. Okay. And again, trying to get that shot, so I'm back up the top. Trying to get all of those rollovers done. You can see there, stiff drop, didn't want to go down. Oh! I matched nothing on the bonus collect. And ball to ball, start all over again. Blue's not too bad. There we go. Half of my bonus, and it spotted me a white. There we go. Here's my red. Woo! Lucky. Get up there. There we go. Let's get that green. There we go. Fast bumper action up here. Oh, yes. sometimes that happens. This red is probably worth the risk here. Oh, no. But I am going to collect a bit of bonus here. Not bad. Here we go. There's my double bonus. Oh, yes. So here we have our chance at a extra ball. There we go. Made my shot. As you can see, I had some fun with the LEDs on this one. So at this point, I'm probably just going to try and spam the tempo and make sure I max out my bonus here. Bad shot. Oh, didn't want to do that. Oh. That's what I was talking about. Stiff drops. There we go. Well, spotted one there. Come on. Missed it. Ugh. Come on. See, that should probably go down, but that's okay. That's what I like about this one. Got some character. Makes you work for it. Oh, yes! Yes, here we go. Okay. Oh, no! They can hear it counting twice on each one, so that's my double bonus. Extra bonus, start again. Oh. Oh, went over the switch so quickly. Didn't register. Crazy. Ah. All right, ball 4. Oh! Nope. 158K. Could be worse. Let's try this again. There we go. Mm. There we go. Not bad, not bad. Oh! There's the temple. My extra ball. Oh! Just missed it, but I got my double bonus. Lucky. Oh, that would have been a nice way to score that rollover. Okay. Oh no. Oh no! Oh, that was so greedy. I was like, oh, I can just do a little tap at the end lane, but no. Greed kills, kids. Greed kills. I don't know why. I just thought, okay, I'm just going to show the video how you can just spam the temple a few times, and yeah. That is exactly what happens when you try to spam the temple. Spam the temple, nobody gets Christmas. Oh boy. Gotta end up higher. Alright, double bonus. Oh, yes! Oh, that is a move. Still need that red. Come on, here we go. There's a game. Give me that red. Oh, that was really mean. Still pretty good. Great first ball, actually, in Cleopatra. I will take that any day. Oh, yes. I will take those Lazarus, whatever, any day as well. Come on, get up there. Sure. Oh, come on. Oh, that shot. There it is. Okay. Oh, no. I have... Oh. Seriously? Oh, hit that stupid rebound rubber. There we go. I'll take that. Yeah. I'm collecting rollover colors today. Give me that. Yeah. Mine won't spot me anything. Oh. Oh, no. New. Oh, okay. Okay with white. Oh, brutal way to end. All right, one more. I'm going to prove to you folks that this game can be won with one ball. And this is my example. Oh, okay, good. I was going to be fairly upset there if that didn't work out my way. Oh, so sometimes on these System 1 games, you get it going over a switch just a bit fast, it will not score. Another way that these are like PMs. Alright, this is the ball. I'm proving that you can win Cleopatra. Oh yes! What did I say? No, don't you dare, you Cleopatra. Oh. Seriously? You, no! Oh, that was painful. Oh boy. Alright, lots of games here.